Ooh. Pokemon Go Fest 2023 has come to an end in New York City. So today we will check out some of the best Pokemon caught by the community, and we will check out what I have gotten to. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So by now, for those of you who really do not know, I did not buy a ticket at all for the entire Go Fest in-person event. And I'll tell you guys why in a bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring my screen up. And I've actually asked a question on Twitter just about 12 hours ago. I said, New York City, hashtag Pokemon Go Fest 2023 has come to an end. Super happy to have met lots of people during the 3 days at the park. This was my best Pokemon during all 3 days without a ticket. Please share your best catches from the event with screenshots, thank you. So this is the one that I got, my best Pokemon. Alright, you guys can see it's not that exciting, but really I'll show you guys, I'm not joking. Alright, we're going to go ahead to type age, 0 to 4, I think we can do that, and shiny. I think 0 to 3, 0 to 3 will be good, right? 0 to 3, okay, 0 to 3, yep. So those two Pokemon, alright, were caught, oh, why does it show Tokyo? Because the location is loading, network here is a bit slow. So were caught between the 18th and 20th of August. So this was caught on the 19th of August, which then I caught this basically, you know, at the park. So this one was the next one. The Venonat was caught on day 3 of the event itself, and that is all that the shiny that I've gotten. And yeah, this is literally the best that I got because I did not buy a ticket. For those of you who would have been still asking me, alright, I did not get myself a hundo. And if I show you my Diancie also, I don't have one. If I show you my Rayquaza energy, I have 0. I definitely raided for a few Rayquazas here and there, including showing it on video, but I did not get myself a single energy at all. I can even show you guys that I do not have this special research, none of it there, because I did not buy the ticket at all. So before I continue though, I just want to say that the reason why I did not buy the ticket was also for me to cater my time entirely to talking to people. I spent all 3 days there, 10 hours each day at the park, interacting with every one of you guys as much as I could. I'm sorry if I couldn't meet any of you guys, if you guys missed me, or if I missed you guys, or if I was rushing for time, certain periods of the time to get things sorted out with my friends and also with the community to get people up together to take photos together. So I apologize for that. But even so, I do hope that you guys had a great Go Fest this year, and hopefully next year you guys will be there again. I will be there for next year's Go Fest, definitely 100%. And whether I'll do the same thing or not to not buy a ticket, we will see how. But today's this year's one has been really interesting for me to not buy a ticket at all and experience the real in-person event in real life more than ever before. So it's quite interesting, and I really don't feel a single regret or any heart pain at all to not catch my shinies, to not catch my Diancie, to not catch any of the Pokemon, because all this can be done when the global Go Fest starts, which is just in a few days time. So I'd rather take my time to actually spend to talk to people instead of being like so focused on the screen to try and catch whatever Pokemon. But of course, you know, a lot of people will very concerned about me not catching whatever Pokemon. But truth being said, I think the best Pokemon that I caught were you guys. Catching the time to actually talk to you guys and even take photos with you guys, that's better than any of the shinies that I've gotten, even any of the Shandos that I've gotten, even any of the 100% IV Pokemon that I've gotten, even if they are whatever Shadow Legendary or whatever. That's definitely a better feeling to get than getting any of the Pokemon I've gotten. Anyway, let's go ahead to check out some of the tweets that were sent out by you guys. Let's go ahead and check it out over here. First one is going to be by Norris. He said, hatch a second Shando Ponyard from an event. My spirit Pokemon apparently. Okay. I do not know what's the CP for the Pokemon for the Hundo or the Shando Ponyard. Okay, yep, okay, he showed it over there. 4-star and shiny and hatch. So you got 2 Shandos Ponyard. Okay. Well, that's a pretty insane Norris. Alright, even you got an acknowledgement from the one and only legendary TRDF Noel. That's actually insane. Yep, and you get an acknowledgement by him. It means it's really insane. Hi Noel, see you again soon. Thank you very much for all the time spent with us though. Alright, let's go to check out the next one. Oh well, we got one friend over here. His name is Spiros. He said, my best catch got the parents' approval. This is actually Spiros here on the left. I actually knew him since 2018, and the middle, that is Isaac's father. On the right, that's Isaac's mother. For those of you who already know the story, Isaac lost his passport in London on the day we arrived, and he couldn't come to US despite the fact that he got himself his passport back. However, he wasn't able to get his US visa in time to make it to New York City, but his parents were here. In fact, the plan were made for them to come here like even before he lost his passport, of course. It's not that there was an emergency plan for them to replace him coming here to do anything, but of course they were there at the event for 2.5 days with us. They got very, very tired at the end of all the days, and you know, they are not that young anymore. They do not play the game at all. They do not play the game at all, but they were here just to spend time with us, wanted to spend time with his son, wanted to see what's going on here. Unfortunately, Isaac couldn't make it, but I'm so sorry, but thank you, auntie and uncle. I'll see you back in Malaysia again. Yesterday was the last time I saw them before we actually departed from each other, and I'll see them back again. I had to ask them to pass some things back to Isaac also, since I can't meet him until the end of September. Alright, so that's that. Spiros, say hello to your Isaac. Yeah, your Isaac, nothing. Bye. Alright, now we got a post by my friend Porkchop715. He said, Hundo Yivalto with the location card background. Thank you very much for coming to the meetup too, bro. You guys can see, okay, 2701, that's a weather booster Yivalto. Although the hands is blocking, I can see the CP. So the one with the catch card, really, really beautiful. New York City. I think the catch card for New York City looks really nice. Although I think the Osaka one looks nicer, but I mean, it's always an opinion of choice. But hopefully you guys managed to get yourself the catch card. For me, I got 0 catch card, okay? Alright, this is pretty interesting. I didn't have to scroll too far, and we got one insane post over here by Simon DK2650. Check this out. 2191, it's a Shando Rayquaza with the catch card. This is probably the most insane one so far. Alright, there were people who showed me like Shando Rayquaza. I don't remember anyone showing me a Shando Rayquaza with the catch card. Maybe there were, but it's just that I didn't take notice of. First thing that you'll notice is definitely the Shando, and not even the catch card at all. So whether you have the catch card at all or not, it doesn't really matter until you actually take the time to see it. So congratulations to you, Simon. This is truly insane. And from my understanding, from what my friend had been telling me, is that the catch card, the rate of getting the catch card is 3 out of 4, which is basically 75%. Not too sure if it's accurate or not, but we are still, you know, like kind of figuring things out. Hopefully you guys can even give some information in the comments if you guys did do some crazy amount of rates, or, you know, did do any research by yourselves too. Okay, now we have a post by Lane Face. He said, happy with the amount of shiny unknowns I was able to get. The one named Chimeco I found 2 minutes before the top of the hour. Waited until the unknowns came out and it changed to an exclamation. So what happens is that just as it hits the hourly mark, meaning at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. exactly on the dot 00 minutes, 0 seconds, all the Pokemon will turn into unknowns. So with that, you have 2 minutes to catch unknowns. You can shiny check the unknowns. So what he did was he actually shiny checked, I guess, before it ticked over to the next hour, and it was a Chimeco. It was a shiny Chimeco, I believe so, and then it turned into an unknown, which then is the CP859 unknown, this one, so hence why he renamed it as Chimeco. And then once it ticked over to the next hour, he ran from the Chimeco, tapped on the unknown again, and it turned into the exclamation mark unknown, I believe so. I think that's how it worked, and it's definitely from an incense, which is pretty insane. Alright, but congratulations on that. That's a pretty insane one, man. Okay, Zach, I'm not too sure what to think of this, but he said, get that cursed thing away from me. Well, you guys can see it's Skorupi and H0 to 1, so these were not caught before. I really do not know whether to congratulate you on this or what, but he caught himself 5 shiny Skorupis. Well, that is 4 more than me. Congratulations, I guess. But all of them looks to me that they all have better IVs than mine, which mine is a 0 star. So, congratulations, I guess. Oops. Okay, now we got a post by this trainer, S. Alright, you guys can see a Hundo Xerneas with the catch card. Very cool, very interesting. And, you know, Xerneas right now, like I said, is the #1 fairy type Pokemon with the new move Geomancy if you don't account for Shadow or don't account for Mega Pokemon. So you really want to get yourself one as rank 5 for the Master League. Really strong Pokemon, and I really urge you guys to get yourself one if you are able to before it actually goes away. Alright, next Pokemon this person has shown, Shundo Golurt. Alright, this is not the craziest one, of course. I've seen one trainer in the park. He showed me a Shundo Golurt and then a Shundo Scalp. Both of them were hatched, if I remember correctly, and it was just insane. Like hatching 2 Shundos, like from an event, I think it was just one day apart. It was just insane. Well guys, for those of you who are wondering whether the shiny odds is good or not good, I've seen people with over 100 shinies caught on day 1. In fact, my friend TRDF Noel, he actually caught himself 99 shinies during the first day, if I remember correctly what he told me. And then there's another guy, his friend Oscar, he managed to catch himself 102 shinies in one day during the event. So they grinded really hard, especially in the city. The city experience one, the shiny is good, especially when the spawns are better. So hence it's a numbers game and you guys can catch more. But this particular trainer over here, Giga Galactic Poke, you guys can see over here, 206 shinies, alright, caught during the event. There's so many over here, we can't possibly show everything just from screenshots, so he's just scrolling through for the next few seconds, but it's not going to be possible for me to show everything, right? You guys can see all the unknowns and whatever thing. So yep, there are definitely crazy players out there grinding their minds out, but I caught 2 shinies. Well, this trainer is right to say about one thing, but also wrong to say about another thing. He said, Funky said, my 2 best catches from the weekend. Alright, this is his best catch for the weekend. A Hundo Rayquaza from with the catch card, and this is probably his worst catch of the day. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Sorry, okay. Yep. Catch this instead. Catch Mewtwo. Alright. Okay. This is something interesting because there were a few people who asked me whether would the Napcap Snorlax have a shiny boosted rate during the Go Fest. I'm not too sure, but I do see people having the chance to actually get themselves the shiny, especially this trainer over here, TinyCon92. He said, caught this guy when in the merch store and forgot to show you when we met. Anyway, it's a great honor to meet you in person. Best luck to you and Princess and Travel Safe. Thank you very much for that kind words. Hopefully, I will see you in the future again, bro. Alright, you guys can see he caught himself the shiny Snorlax caught in New York on the 19th of August, basically during the Go Fest period. And it's a shiny. Alright, really lucky, really awesome. Alright, thank you very much, TinyCon. See you in the future too. Oh yeah guys, if you guys are wondering how come I look so like tan, it's because I was under the hot sun on day 2 the whole time. I was under the sun the whole time in front of the Valor 10 for about at least 9 hours straight. It was taking only 5 minutes break. I was in the tent for a good 1 hour, like talking to people first before I stepped out to the front of the tent where the sun was literally just beating down on me the whole time. Of course, I did tell myself, since people are queuing the queue in the sun, I would actually do that in the sun too. Eventually, I got too burned. My friends were also all sunburned to the extent that I decided to stay in the tent more on day 3. But right now, my skin is peeling. Even my nose here, I can even show you guys. Here, you can see the sun, the tan line. I'm literally becoming Brandon Tanner 91. Yeah, Brandon Tanner 91. Yeah. Okay, we got Debbie over here. She said, of course, the traded Pikachu was the best catch, and the Hundo Sigilyph was the best hatch. Whoa! Alright, let's see what's the catch. Look at that. I traded her my Pikachu, the one with the new costume. I think that's my 2 out of 3 that I was willing to trade. So she got one of it. Another trainer probably got it also. So that's also pretty rare. But I'm sorry about the IVs. But she got herself a Hundo Sigilyph, right? That's nice. And definitely I would love to get myself one also. She got that from an egg from a friend in Japan, from the 7-kilometer egg. Very cool, and congratulations on that. Hopefully I can get myself the Hundo Sigilyph too though. Although, is it useful? I'm not sure. Okay guys, I just saw 3 really amazing Pokemon from this trainer. But before we do that though, I want to read out what Jonathan said over there. Thank you for the memories. My level 51 PG will be put to great use, sorry. Safe travels to all of you back home, and so thrilled Princess got the visa all straightened out. You both are amazing people. Thank you very much, Jonathan, for being at GoFest, for even meeting us, and also congratulations on your level 51 Hundo Pidgey that you allowed me to power up and also best buddy it. Alright, hope to see you at the next event, Jonathan. But I'd like to show you guys this though, by this trainer, PokeCrease. Look at it. A Shundo letter A Unknown. Okay, and then another one over here, a Shundo Lucario. Pretty insane also. The next one is also a Shundo Cranidos. This was caught, I think, after the Go Fest because it shows 21st. Alright, but may not be also. But pretty interesting dates that you have there. Okay, we have a post by Vinny. He said, Brendan, it's a pleasure to have met you. Super genuine human being. Thanks for giving me the honor to have you Mega Evolve my Shundo Rayquaza. Well, first of all, thank you very much, Vinny, for actually coming for the event. And I'd like to show you guys the screen record that he actually did. I actually did the evolution. He actually asked me to tap on his phone for him. Yep, many people actually asked me to do their Mega Evolution for Rayquaza, for their Diancie, and even catch their Diancie. I think I caught like maybe 5 Diancies. And even catching like many legendaries, countless of legendaries, even for kids. And even Mega Evolve so many. I have not even Mega Evolve mine though, but thank you for giving me the opportunity to Mega Evolve that many Rayquazas and also even Shundos, even Hundos. My god, man, oh my god. It's caught from Columbus, Ohio, but it's a traded one. So really huge congratulations to you, Vinny. And I hope to see you again in the future. You guys can see this was, I think, midday already. I was really tired. Even my eyes, I was trying to open. I was like, oh my god. But I just went through. I did not want to stop. Did not want to not give people the opportunity to have a photo with me. So hence why I just continued like crazy. And instead of grinding Pokemon, I got grinded instead. Which was better than catching Pokemon. Well guys, I've already continued to scroll all the way to here, the very bottom here. I've already shown everything and that's about it. Alright, so we already come to the end of everything, and I just want to say a few more things before we conclude the video. Like I said, you know, any of these Pokemon can be caught next week in the Go Fest. Of course, I'm not saying that you guys should not play the event. Of course, you guys are there for the event, but I'm there for the event to meet people. And hence why I did not buy myself the ticket, and hopefully you guys don't feel anything or feel like, you know, like anything for me in the sense that why didn't I buy the ticket, why did I waste my time to go there to not even play the event at all. Truth being said, I really do not care a single bit about catching any of these shinies or whatsoever at all, totally. Alright, because I know I would have the chance to catch it during the global event, but I hope you guys actually had a great time at the Go Fest itself. Of course, I've also been asking people about the experience at Go Fest. I've asked more than 100 people how the Go Fest was like for them, and if they had anything to feedback to me in terms of what can be improved for the event and everything else. So most people, I would say at least 98% of the people were telling me that the experience was great. Nobody was saying that it's so bad to the extent that they hated the event, that's for sure. Of course, for me to actually give all this feedback, it's not just for you guys to understand how an event like this went, but also to hopefully give some feedback to Niantic and Pokemon Go Company too. Pokemon Company, I mean. So at least they have an understanding of it. All in all, from my own personal opinion, I would say that the whole event in London and New York was very well done up. Of course, the most important thing that we trainers want is good connectivity. What I saw in New York City, there were 10, exactly 10 signal towers there. Although some people were saying, yes, this is the bad part, that there were not enough decorations for like Pokemon stuff as compared to Osaka. But think about this, if Niantic or Pokemon Company were to set budget more towards decorative stuff and maybe having just 5 signal towers and the connectivity becomes poor, I think more people will be frustrated than wanting to take photos with, you know, any of the decorations around us. So one more thing also is that I understand on Saturday, day 2, Verizon went down for 2 hours. Of course, all the other networks were kind of fine, but it was a bit bad for the moment. To me, a 30 hours event at the park having 2 hours downtime, which is only less than 10% that it has been down, to me is a huge success. At least it's not more than 50%, and to me Niantic already did very well. Of course, there are many things that can be improved also, such as one trainer giving me a feedback saying that they did not exactly know where to go to, where the toilets were, where some of the tents were. So maybe a certain signage that pointed directions, like the directional post, could be placed over there at the crossroads, which was done in London but not in New York City, and that's a little bit surprising to me. Other than that though, Everything was really, really well done up. I'm not saying this to like be on Niantic's good books or anything. I'm just saying this to say the truth and say whatever I observe and whatever I've gotten feedback from people. Alright, I'm not looking to be sponsored by Niantic. I would never want to be sponsored by Niantic or whatsoever. Niantic, you heard me right. I would never want to be sponsored by you. So please do not come and want to sponsor me or anything. But my point is, I just want to say that everything was very, very well done up, to the extent that a lot of people were very happy about it. And all in all, props to you, Niantic, for doing everything. And everything else, like the other experience, like the food, the toilets, everything was very, very well done up. Alright, and like I said, no major complaints from everyone, and everyone definitely had a great time. And most importantly, as compared to the previous events, like the Hoenn Tour, like GoFest 2019, 18, 17, we dare say, and we all have to agree, that improvements have been made, and Niantic has learned from their past mistakes. Maybe it's mistakes. I don't think they are mistakes, but it could be just things that just happen, like network issues and whatsoever, and they definitely made a huge improvement for this event. Thank you, Niantic. Alright, so that's all from me. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely remember to leave a like on the video. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. And I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Of course, also next year's GoFest. I'm really excited for the next one already. When is it? I do not know. Where is it? I also do not know. Don't ask me. I have no information. I don't even know when is the next event after the City Safari Zone. But I'll see you guys at the City Safari Zone. Not too sure what's the plan yet, but definitely I'll see you guys in Mexico 100%. Still debating between Seoul and Barcelona though, because depends on Princess visa, but we'll update you guys once we have discussed between ourselves. Alright, yeah, that's all. Alright, so goodbye.